Hello everybody, I am Sota and welcome back to Blossom Seed of Life. Immediately after the last episode, I decided to get myself a tier 3 biospray tower, and it does a massive area. We're up to 88% growth, biological growth, and this thing, it sucks water, so my theory didn't work because, as you can see, my water is empty and my power is low. I need to give myself a little charge. And I used all of that water to get to 100% soil and 17% algae. Now the algae is going to start dying off because I don't have any water. So I'm going to head back, I'm going to fetch more water, and we're going to load it up because I think that with that, we'll finish biological growth. So in today's episode, I want to get the bigger solar panels. That means I need to get the new refiner, the tier 3 refiner. I also want to try and get to the point where we're getting oxygen. That would be very cool. But look at this area. I mean, everything is green now. It's amazing. And I think at some point I'm going to want to tidy up my base because it is a bit of a mess. There's stuff lying all over the place. Kind of happens when you play a game properly for the first time. You're not quite sure how everything works. So I'm going to have to tidy up. I've got these cables lying all over the place, crossing each other. It looks awful. Yeah, and we'll see how far we progress. Anyway, there is a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. But I also got the big water tank. This has been filling while I've been away, and it's got over 2,000 in, which is great because we need 2,000. So I'll top up my water tanks, and hopefully this 2,000 will get us completed. Now that tower that I put up is a massive improvement from the previous one, but it does use a heck of a lot more water. Right, we are done with that one. We can plug this one in. And as you can see, we're down to 87% because the algae is dying off because it doesn't have water. So what I learned from the last episode, once the algae is in, once you've reached 100%, you don't need the tower to spray anymore. It's self-sufficient. All right, we are done with the water. So let's quickly rush back out there and we're going to finish biological growth. If I can see where that tower, well, I can't really miss it. It's huge. Look at that. Very impressive. Right, and we also had to go pretty far away from the base to do this because of the area that it covers. But it looks like there are quite a few structures around here. I think I've been to all of these. I should check again though. But first, we got those tanks in the right place and we'll hop out and plug everything in. And hopefully, this will be it. Right, off we go. So yeah, we dropped down to 1% of algae. So I hope we have enough. Because the algae takes a little bit more water than the soil does. And I think I'm not going to stand here and watch this. So I'm going to disconnect the water tanks and I'm going to leave that behind. And we're going to just drive around here just briefly. Just make sure that these places that we drove past are not places I've been before. It's to the west of the base, so I think it is places I've been before, but I'm going to check anyway. Right, yes, we've been in here. I remember this place. Yep. Can't do anything in here. So hop in the vehicle, drive over the hill. I think I saw a couple over here. Yes. Also kind of think I've been here as well. And the door's over on this side. Let's see. Yep, I've been here. And then there was this hangar, and I think this needed quite a lot of power. Oh, look, we're at 97% biological growth. Yeah, this is the one with the nice vehicles. And yes, we needed 1,000 power. Yeah, so I'd have to come over with a spare battery. Although, I think these batteries only hold 200. So yeah, that wouldn't help. Anyway, it looks like we're sitting on 97 and it's stopped. So it's possible that we didn't quite make it to 100%. That means... Oh wait, hold on. We need to switch over to the other tank. Yeah, let's do that quickly. Pop that out, pop that in, and... Oh, yeah, we're not going to make it. We will need to come back. But we are at 99%. So we should reach that target anyway. There we go, 100%. Surface is now completely green and covered in algae. But this algae is still growing, so I want to finish this one first. Alright, that means we're out of water, so let's head back. I'll go and get a little bit more water and head back out here, finish that off, and then we can go to the next quests. That will be to build a Blossom Station launch panel. Oh, fill the ship's water tank. Okay, well, I think we could probably start doing that once we've filled our tanks on the vehicle. Alright, I want to try and do this quickly because we do lose a lot of algae pretty quickly if we're not giving it water. So we'll fill these tanks. How much water do we have? Oh, not enough. Not enough to fill both tanks, but it should be enough to get us to the target. And we're full on that one. And let's juice this one up. And we are actually almost full on this one. There we go, we are. Good. So I'm going to take this pipe and I'm going to immediately plug it into our ship. So that goes right there. And we'll let that fill while we're out. Right, so I imagine that the sky is going to turn from red to blue at some point. Once we've got the oxygen in place. And I will grab water and connect it in. And let's see, how much did we lose? Down to 69. We're about 83, I think. So we did lose a fair bit. But this water should be enough to get us there. And we're at 99%. And we are done. Area fully covered. Let's remove this tower and collect our goods. And we still had a fair bit of water left. So let's head back. Alright, well that was pretty good. Our ship's water tank is 6% full. And we're back, and I'll just park and sort out the power to the vehicle. No, that's not the one. That one. Get that battery charged up. It served us well, but I mean, we weren't doing any mining. So let's see what we need to do. Oh yeah, we've probably got blueprints. So let's have a look at those. Right. We've actually got, oh yeah, we got all 4 of these. All right, we'll create those and pick them all up. Before we leave here, I just want to check. Oh, okay, so we don't have any more to do on soil. Pressure is still building. We're at 66 kilopascals. That means we just need to get another 40. And we are finished with the pressure. So, blueprints. Carbon extractor T1. Storage drone platform T3. Mining drone platform T3. Blossom station launch panel. And that is the cost. Gold wire glass composite frame. Alright, let's go and see what we can make from inside. I'm going to pop these biocores over here. And I'm going to take this composite metal with me because it doesn't need to be inside, it needs to be with its friends out here. Right, gold wire we can make. Composite frame. Composite frame needs iron and 2 titanium. And I may not have enough titanium. There's a bit. No, that's it. Alright, I'm going to have to send the guy out. How are we doing here? Do we have spare slots for some titanium in this? No, everything's full. We'll take those 2 sulfurs out and make space. And then we can send our dude... Wait, where is he? He's going to regolith. I don't want any more regolith. Are you insane? Let's deactivate. I need titanium. And then reactivate. Right, I did want to build another one of these auto storages anyway. Oh yes, I needed uranium for that and I didn't send him out to get any. Well, he's busy. Let me go and get some. I know where there is a little bit. Yeah, we just need to head out to the radio tower, just around the corner. And there we go. So there's 7 bits in here. We'll start mining it. We should have enough power to get all 7. There we go. It's a lot of them. And we'll pick them all up. And that is the last piece. Good. Now we can head back. Right, we are back. Let me get those 2 radioactive things. Radiation cells. I need 2 of those. And that's them. And a processing unit. I had one of them. Right, there it is. And we'll build an auto storage. I don't know if these snap to other... Oh, they do. I just need to swing this one around. And I'm going to have to find a place to plug this in. Oh boy, here comes more mess. I think I'll just use my composites then. And get a T1 extender in behind these 2. Something like that. Right, so then I can unplug that one. Plug it in this side. Now, am I too close? Am I going to be able to do this? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I am. Yeah, okay. Everything is a little bit too tight. I can connect to that one, but it won't let me connect to the other one. Yeah, let me connect it in there, and then I'll bring... Wait, where did that one go? We'll connect that in there. And then the last piece will be from here into there. Okay, these are powered. So we've got tungsten. Oh good, we got a bit. So let's switch this guy off a moment. so that he doesn't overload everything with a lot of stuff that we can't use. We're going to go get that composite frame. That one. Oh, it was an iron ore that I needed. Yeah, I've got one. There it is. Let me offload. We'll offload the uranium. There we go. Now uranium has a slot. And now we can do the composite frame. And now I just have to figure out where in this thing we will find the launch panel. There it is. Blossom launch station. Okay, so I need to get that glass and gold wire. There's the glass. I'm sure I made gold wire. Did I use it on something else? Oh, there it is. Okay. Blossom launch station. Here we come. Obviously, this needs to go inside. It might need fuel. So, yeah, that can go right there. Ooh. Launch panel is done. Requires seed of life. Oh, okay. There we go. Seed of life. E to insert it. Look at that. Okay, we found a use for the seed of life. We found that on the first space station that we went up to. Yeah, the temperature station. All right, now we just have to wait for the ship's water tank to fill. We're at 31%. And while we're doing that, let's have a look at what else we can do. Now, one of the big things is the refinery tier 3. So I need a gold wire and a heat sink. The gold wire won't be a problem. I've got a lot of gold lying around. The heat sink we can do. Awesome. And then gold wire. Oh, now we're short of gold. Yeah, resources get used quickly. But now, even though the crafting station can draw stuff out of the storages, it doesn't draw it from here. So we kind of have to, if this starts getting full, we have to pick these up and go and put them somewhere. But now I have 2 gold on me, so we can go and make that gold wire. There it is. And chances are I'm going to need... I don't think I need the small one anymore, do I? I haven't tried to make an ingot on the bigger one. I'm not sure. Let's see the description. Processes ores into cores. Okay, so this is just to make cores. Only compatible with hard to break ores. Alright, well, let's build it. It's really big. Yep, I'm going to have to move everything around, but I can move things now, so that's fine. Oh, this uses water. Oh, interesting. Maybe I should do this somewhere else. No. Nope. I'm going to do it over here. And we'll just do it there. And then I'll grab this, bring it around to here. And I have a water extender on this side. So we'll just grab this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to reorganize this place. So that's in. And that will allow us to make the biggest solar panels, which we probably need now, just to run that thing. So solar panel 3, that is tungsten core. So I need tungsten. So let's hop in here. I don't have any tungsten. Well, I thought I sent him for tungsten. Wait, can we get tungsten? No, we've only got titanium right now. Yeah. Okay, so we need tungsten. That means we need a new platform. So let's have a look at mining drone. That needs a platinum core to be able to get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we haven't even seen platinum yet. All right, well, we're going to have to do some exploring. There's no point in having this thing plugged in at all. Well, it's not going to use power if it's not being used. Hold on, let's just confirm that. Okay, so refiner T3, 2 per second power consumption. 0 idle power consumption. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't use power while it's not being used. So these all kind of have a specific purpose. I haven't even used this one for anything yet, I don't think. All right, well, we're 42% filled with water in this ship. I think maybe just make sure that everything is empty. I probably don't need the water tanks, but I'm going to take them with me anyway. I'm going to go for a little trip. Let's go and see if we can find platinum and tungsten. I have the T3 miner. I have the T3 mining module, so hopefully I am able to actually mine those so that we can get them with our drone miner later on. All right, that looks like gold. Is that gold? It's not as yellow as gold. No, it is gold. All right, well, we're just going to carry on heading out in this direction. I'm sure we'll come across something eventually. Well, there's a little box. We can do something with that. So let's plug our power in. We'll get a little blueprint from this. It requires exactly 4 power. All right, well, here goes nothing. And we're at 4. Oh, come on, that was 4. Maybe it wants 3.9. There we go. Super. Open it. Blueprint for a table. Okay, so we're getting the decorations. Nice. All right, off in... Oh, wait, hang on. Rubik is following us. I keep thinking that I've turned that option off. And yet, Rubik is still there. All right, what is this? Titanium? Yep, that's titanium. I don't want that. Ideally, we want platinum. Then we can build the platform, but I don't know if we have to mine the tungsten before we can pick it up with the drone miner. All right, well, I've got to the point now where I'm not seeing any more resources at all. Yeah, there's nothing out that way. So I'll start circling. We're about, 1,500 meters away. So I will circle, I'll go in a little bit, and then I'll circle our home base. Right, we've got resources again. So it looks like about 1,400 meters is where the resources stop. Right, what do we have up here? Aluminium? Nope. Got iron, titanium. That's more iron. Okay, no point there. Silica up on the mountains. Wait a minute. I see something up over that way. That all looks like aluminium up there. Oh, what do we got here? Thorium. Can I mine that? Yes, I can. All right, well, we'll get some thorium. Then at least we've got it in our database. And this is chewing up power. My gosh, I'm just going to grab 2 of them. That'll do. All right, and pick that one up. And we move on. Okay, I see some stuff far out over in that direction. Nothing over here looks new, so let's go over that way. Looks like some uranium over that way. This, I don't know, it looks like iron. More uranium over there. Yep, this is all iron. And I see another thing sticking up over here. Looks like possibly more thorium. And it is. Okay. Titanium. More titanium. I saw something just around the bend over here. Ah, yeah, there we go. It's another one of these. So let's go and see what we get from this one. All right, it requires exactly 4.1. Well, here we go. And we did it first time. Fantastic. Okay. Give us the blueprint. It is a bunk bed. Oh, super. Right, disconnected and off. Hey, Rubik. Good to see you, my little friend. Give you the little loves. There we go. Okay, now get out the way so I can get into my car. And away we go. Okay, that is gold. No, nothing I can do with that. There are resources further out. Wait, what is this? Did I just see this? More thorium. Yep. Okay, I'm not seeing anything further out that way. I'll just stop at the top of this hill and look out. Okay, I've been to that location before. That's where I picked up a couple of memory fragments. Yeah, we've gone a little bit close in, and it looks like there's another one of those powered lockers right there. Yeah, I picked up steel over there for the first time. Yeah, that's right, I know where I am. So, we plug in, and we do more. So, 4.3, right? Let's do this thing. See if we can get it first time. Yep, got it. And for this, we get a chair. Super. Where's the bunny? Oh, hang on. It's not following us. Did I disconnect him or something? I hope not, because then he's lost. Oh no, I lost the bunny. Folks, this is not good. Wait, I found him. I found him. Okay, huge relief. Hey, little guy, you want to follow me? Right, I might actually have accidentally pushed E when I was trying to get into the vehicle. Come along. There we go. Back on mission. All right, folks, this is getting a little difficult. I am not seeing anything. I see something up there, but I think that's silica. Ooh, what the heck is that? Have I reached the edge of the map or just a big hole? What we got over here? A little sandstorm. Yeah, this is all silica. All right, well, I'm not going to venture in there. There is a node of some sort up over there, so let's go and have a look at that. Right, what do we have here? Chromium. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. There's something up there. Right, what do we have here? Is this chromium again? Yeah, it is, darn it. Alright, up on the hill, that's more chromium. Down in the valley, I don't see anything different. Oh wait, there's a box. So let's go and do that one. Alright, plug it in. And then open 3.7. Ah, failed on the first attempt. There we go. Getting better at it. And what do we get? A chair. But we had a chair. Alright, well, we got another chair. And we're out of here. There's a pile of very dark looking rocks over there, but I don't think that is what we're looking for. Unless it is what we're looking for. But no, it's titanium. Darn. And now it's going to get dark, so it's going to be even more difficult to see. Alright, well, we'll keep circling out on the edges. I'm sure eventually we'll run into what we're looking for. All right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I am running out of... Wait, what is that? Titanium? No. I'm running out of battery. That's steel. I think I need to head back to the base, charge up, prep myself for the morning, and head back out here. That would be directly south. All right, I'm back. The sun came up. I need to grab a bit of power, charge up the vehicle, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove one of these tanks. So let's deconstruct that, pick up the bits, and then I need a battery. And I have the power cells over there. I've got blueprints, so let's get these out of my inventory. I've got the beds and the chairs and the table. Nice. I'll drop off the thorium that I've found, pop these over here, grab these 2 power cells, and go to the printer, modules, battery module 2, and this will allow me to explore a little bit further out, or at least for longer, and mine stuff if I find it. So we'll get that built, and it's immediately filled up. Good. Alright, batteries were okay. Good. Right, well, back on the road. We can't really do a lot until we've found the platinum and the tungsten. So we'll head out to where we left off the search, and we'll carry on circling. Okay, we've reached another large ship. That's all iron. That's titanium. That's chromium. That's gold. There's lots of... Oh, wait, there's something new here. What do we have? We have lithium. Well, lithium's good for batteries. All right, well, let's pick some of that up. I think that's 4. How's my battery at the back there doing? It's still okay. Right, I've got all 4 pieces. And we continue. Now we're at the back of this big ship. And we might have to look in hidden places. I don't know how this developer thinks. That's steel. This is probably steel as well. Yep. Wait, there's stuff inside here. Ah, quite a lot of stuff inside here. Ooh. A couple of dudes that didn't make it. Wait a minute, that's a cool wagon. Can we use that? Alright, let's hop out and go and see what's going on. Nope, empty suits. And what do we have up here? Just aluminium. Right, data recovery. Chapter 5, the Earth broke apart. Its fragments scattered like tears across the dock. Oh, that's not good. And another? The shock reached even this far. It shook my frame and scattered the stars. And then... the light was brighter than anything I'd seen, any star I'd recorded. Then it was gone, taking everything with it. Wow. Is this just steel? It is just steel. And this is steel as well. Alright. I want to see if I can hook this guy up. This looks like some kind of a storage thing. Oh, we can actually connect to it. Wonder if I'm able to. Let's pull forward a little. Yeah, I don't know if I can pull another trailer, but we're about to find out. Right, so I'm going to say that this is the front. It's a container wagon. It requires grass, oleander, and aspen tree seeds. Okay, so that's what we need to do with that. Oh, maximum 4 wagons. Bam! Alright, I'm going to have to come back for it. Alright, well, we're going to need that eventually. Not right now, though. This all looks different. That's a bit of steel. I haven't been out here yet. Yeah, let's hop out and go and see what these are all about. Alright, memory fragment. Chapter 3, Fall of the Order. They did not descend into chaos, they drowned in uncertainty. And in that drowning, they reached for anything that promised control. The calm world they knew collapsed without warning. Alright, looks like another one. Fear grew teeth, neighbors became strangers, communities disbanded. Hope fractured under its own weight. Yeah, things didn't go well at the end. And another. Humans had forgotten how much they relied on order. Without it, everything felt fragile. They were not prepared to carry the world alone. Well, there we go. And there is a location, so let's drive over there. I don't want to pick up any of this iron. And there's also one of these charged guys. So we'll park over here. And we'll go inside first. Okay, wow, hold on. I think I need to offload a bit first. Something happened. Oh, we filled the water tank on the ship. That's good. So let's open boxes. And that's a blueprint. Circular end cap. Not something I'm really that interested in. Corridor, another corridor. Man, place just relies on corridors. Circular door frame. Give me a habitat or something, please. Circular corridor segment D. Wow. Alright. Data recovery terminal. Once she rested her hand against my shell. It lingered longer than necessary. I think she needed something solid. Okay. Nothing down there, nothing down there, nothing down here. Wow. I want those habitat sections, man. Anyway, we can do this. Get another decoration out of this one, hopefully. Right, this needs exactly 4.3. We'll see how close... Oh, no, that was way over. 4.3. Oh, come on. There we go. And it took 4.2. After all that, and that's a small table. All right, we continue with our journey. And we need to go this way because we're heading back towards base if we go that way. Right, I see something over here. What do we have? Is this the cobalt? Yeah, I saw this earlier. Been here. Actually, I don't know how much space I've got left. But we are closer to base than I think I want to be. Oh, that's cobalt as well. I'll head out over this direction. Not sure if I've been to these guys yet. Oh, wait. Before we do that, I'm going to go and get that powered box. I might be running out of space for carrying blueprints. We are here, so let's do that. 3.6. There we go. One shot. And this is a bench. Okay, I have 2 slots on me. So let's circle back to those habitats and go and have a look at them. Yeah, I haven't been here. That's another blueprint, circular corridor. Man, what's with all the darn corridors? Data recovery. She stopped sleeping, she stopped smiling, not because she was afraid, but because time was running out. Alright, back in the car, there's another spot over here. Alright, it's also open. Okay, now, oh gosh, there's going to be 2 blueprints, and I have no space for 2 more things. I have an iron ingot that I could drop, and I might just do that. We'll put a blueprint disk in there. Oh wait, you can't drop things, can you? Alright, well, we'll open this. Circular junction node. Wow, man, they just want us to build corridors. Data recovery. She began leaving notes in places machines did not watch. Her hands trembled as she worked, but her resolve hardened. I learned that fear can sharpen purpose. And another terminal. She tried to warn others. Her messages vanished before they could be read. It was as if the truth was being gently erased. And what have we got? Now, we need to switch something out. Can I do this? That's another circular corridor. My gosh. Yeah, let's do that. And that's going to stay there. Alright, well, not much more I can do here. So, the only thing I can do is just head back. And we're heading southeast back to the base. So we got to head northwest to get back out here. Is this another location I haven't been? Actually, I think I've been here. That's the one that needs 1,000. Yeah. Alright, I see a big deposit over there. And a big deposit over here. This is tungsten. And I cannot mine it. Huh. How the heck am I going to get tungsten? Alright, well, we'll figure that one out. And before we go back, there's another one over here. And this is the platinum. Okay. So base is south. We need to come back out north to find these. But now I have to figure out how to get them onto a radar. Because I don't see any platinum that I can mine. It's another platinum deposit. Damn, now I'm finding everything. And actually it was really close to the base. After all of that. Right, we're back. Let me go and decode all of these blueprints that we got. Circular corridor A, circular corridor B, bench, small table, circular corridor D, circular door frame, circular corridor C, oh gosh, and circular junction node. That's so confusing. Do I have any more on here? Yeah, I got one more. The circular end cap. Right, that's done. So to figure out now how to get tungsten and platinum. Well, I don't want to activate. Get back here. We don't have tungsten or platinum in our list. We can't mine it with our current technology or something. Do we have a mining laser module 3 maybe? So modules, mining laser 2. No, we've only got the 2s. So that's not going to work. Alright, I need to get my head around this. We need to mine it, which means we need a mining drone. Platform 3, that needs platinum core, which we can't mine to go and mine platinum. No, I am a little bit lost as to how to do this. What I am going to do though, is I'm going to detach this extra battery in the water. Because I want to head back to that ship and go and get that other trailer. And I don't know exactly where it is, but we're going to head north. I wonder if I can mine this by hand. Can I? No, I can't. I can't do anything with this. Okay, well, this is where we were. So we need to head back over that way somewhere. It will start showing itself eventually. Alright, that's the ship we're going to. It is late at night. Not much else that we can do, so I'm going to grab this and I'm going to attach it, and I reckon this is probably something that we're going to need later. And it allowed me to connect it this time, so now we have that trailer. Perfect. Now, we did unlock beacons. I just want to do a little drive around this area and see if there's any platinum and tungsten that is mineable. Because we just need I think we just need a couple of pieces. We found more thorium, unless this is the piece I was at the beginning. I think it was. I think it's the piece that I mined earlier. So we're back to kind of where we started. I see something up on the hill here. More lithium. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up any more. Been to both of those bases out that way. Maybe I need to activate the Blossom space station before. There's one of the benefits of exploring is you find more things. So we plug in, and well, this needs 2.2 power, so let's see if we can hit 2.2. There we go. And what do we have? Stool. All right, well, we got a stool. And back we go. I think I saw something flashing over on this side. Oh no, it was just iron. This is aluminium, right? Yep. And we've been to this one. I have to say, a little bit stumped. So the platinum looks like that, and so does the aluminium. Well, the aluminium is slightly lighter. Yep, honestly, I'm at a loss. Yeah, lots of big platinum deposits out here, but no platinum that I can mine. And I just need 2 pieces. Maybe. I don't know how much that machine takes to make a core. Alright, well, next logical step. Activate the Blossom station. There was another thing that unlocked. It was a carbon thing. And it's under life. Okay, so that needs cobalt core and tungsten core. Alright, well, I can't do that either. Alright, well, no choice then. Let's go and have first of all, decode blueprint, stool. Alright, that can do its thing. Hop in here. We're at 80,000 pascals, 80 kilopascals, on our way to 105. And this is what we got to start next. So, let's just do it. We are fully charged. We have everything loaded. So we press E to launch. And off we go. To the stars. Right, we launch again. Wonderful. Damn, that heater is actually pretty big. Now, that cutscene was pretty long. But we are now docking with this new station. And the door's open. And it looks like the lights are on here. And we've got the station control panel. To transfer a ship's water tank to the station. Yep, there we go, we've done that. Batteries are very full here. This place is nicer than the last place we went to. Oh, look at that. Water tank's filling up. I would say that we would probably be needing to connect this to that. Maybe not yet, I don't know. Acquire station blueprints. So let's open that, and there's a grass seed. Yep, we'll take that. Press E to open. It's locked. What do I need to get through to there? Now let's see if there's anything that I missed. Access the station vault. Is there anything that I missed? Do we need to take power from there to there or something? Maybe both? Maybe that's why they're there, I have no idea. Okay, now this thing is turning and it's still locked. Do we need to put the grass seed in here? Maybe. Aha, there we go. Well, now we got grass growing. Okay, and this door opened. So, data recovery terminal. When power returned, it came violently. Too much, too fast, it burnt through systems never meant to work again. And we have a blueprint. What do we have here? Flower seed. We collect that. Connect battery to door maybe. And now this door's locked. Okay, so we need to go and pop that flower seed in here. I hope we don't need to take those seeds back. But it looks like that's the mission. Right, well, this is open now. So we can get through to the next room. And that is a lupine seed and a dandelion seed. And another data recovery terminal. I still felt like myself, but something was different. I was alone. Not just here, but everywhere. Time had moved on without me. So much had changed that the data I carried no longer matched the world. Does this door open? This needs to... Okay, I've got to put more seeds in. So, let's load a seed. and another seed. And now that door is open, I think I need to plug this one in to there, maybe. I need to open the box, and it's a sunflower seed. And what do we have in here? Oak tree seed. Cool. All right, back to the beginning. Oh, look at this place is looking pretty nice. So plant that in there and that in there. And we've activated the blossom station apparently. Does that mean it's just going to drop seeds from space? That would be cool. All right, another data recovery terminal. I can choose now to rebuild everything as it was, or try again differently. I don't know if I act because I was programmed to, or because I remember her and all of them talking about us. Okay, supplies, sprinkler T1, seed synthesizer, and another terminal. This work was meant for thousands. Hands to build, minds to guide, voices to correct each other. Yet I am still here, doing it alone. I do not know why I continue, only that I do. There's nothing else around here, is there? Nope, I see nothing. Alright, I still have to overcome that platinum problem. And maybe I can give myself a little charge for the trip home. Nothing else opened, nothing else arrived. Look at that. Let's turn the torch off so we can see things a little better. That looks very nice. We have done everything that we can here. And we have the blueprints. So, we can launch. And we're out. Back at home in an instant, no cutscenes. And it is 11 PM, so it's pretty dark. Let's go and sort out these blueprints. Alright, we've discovered a bloom core. Let's have a look at what we got. So we got sprinkler T1. That needs a bloom core. This needs a platinum core, so a problem. I don't know how we're going to deal with that. What am I missing? Alright, I need to plug everything back in. So, power back in to the ship. Battery in there, and crafting station in there. And now we can use the crafting station. Let's go and have a look at that core. Bloom core needs tungsten and platinum. Oh my word. Okay, so how do we do that? I feel like there's something really small that I'm missing. Like a mining laser T3. Wait. Automatically extracts large resource deposits using precision laser. Oh my goodness. There it is. 2 radiation cells and a power junction. So we can do the power junction. I think I have... Do I have uranium? Don't know. I can only do 1. So, little drone, go and fetch me some more uranium, dude. Set to uranium and activate. My word, what an oversight. Now, I remembered seeing a laser T3, but I thought it was a module, so I never looked in the production section. But that means that I have to go and actually put the module down at the nodes. But that will need power. And it uses 1 power per second. Okay, that's not too bad. I have a couple of power cells, so I could put down one of those. It's going to last 200 seconds. Might not be enough, but it'll keep it going. And then I have... well, actually, I could take down... I think I got a solar panel and a battery over there. Yeah. Let me go out there and get those. But I'm going to leave that big trailer behind. I'll pull it up on the hill over here, just out of the way. Yeah, right there. Alright, not exactly where I wanted you, but that'll do. And actually, well, what happened here? That's odd. Do I need to repair that or something? Maybe. Now we'll hook that one back in. Huh. It looks damaged. Is that because it was right next to the ship when the ship landed? I don't know. Maybe it's just a graphical thing. Actually, let me go back. Let me see if we've got the stuff for... Do we have any more uranium in yet? No, it hasn't arrived yet. Where's our drone? Drone's busy mining. 460 meters away. Maybe I should wait for that. Yeah, he's on his way back. Cool. I'll be ready when he arrives. Alright, he has arrived. Good. So I can make another radiation cell now. And that's what I need for the T3 miner. And then to power it, I am going to just go and break down the power stuff I had for the other water pump down that end. That I'm not really using anymore. Alright, so off we go. Good. We'll take this down. So deconstruct that. Good. Collect those and then deconstruct this. Good. And collect these bits. Super. Now we hop in the rover and we head north. Because that's where the stuff was. Now I understand what the storage drones are for, because they will just go out and collect all the stuff that's been dropped on the ground. So we have a platinum deposit, and I don't know how close I need to put this thing, but I'm not going to mess around. Let me pull forward a bit because my printer is further back. So printer, mining laser T3. Oh, it's big. So we'll put it over here. We want the battery next. So battery T2, put that over there. And then solar panel T2. And that goes somewhere out here. Now, if I set up a little mini base out in this direction, I could have more solar panels and grab a couple of mines with extenders. So this plugs in to the battery, and the battery's immediately charging. This plugs into this, and then what? I don't know. Was I supposed to go up to this? Nope, still can't do anything. Oh, was this mining laser supposed to be on top of the node? That might be a thing. So, deconstruct. Thing is, if it is above it, how the heck do I plug it in? Can't put it inside it. Oh, wait, it has a water socket. Oh, bugger. The power's on this side. Alright, I need to break it down and do that again. Alright, so it needs water. Man, that complicates things just a little bit. Where would I find water around here? Yep, we're definitely going to need a mining outpost set up around here somewhere. Alright, let's try that again. That's the way it will turn around. I've got some water in my tank, so temporarily we'll use that. Pop that in there. That battery's already full. Should have brought another power cell, then we could have had better batteries. That'll probably last the night. Anyway, I have some water here. Hopefully this is usable. And that's plugged in, and now automatically. But now how much water does this thing use? 0.525 per second. That's a lot of water. Yeah, well, I've got water in this tank, and I hear chunks falling off. Good, there we go. We can pick up some. Now, I'm not sure how many I need to make a core, so I'm going to pick up 4. I hear them breaking, but I don't know where the heck they're falling. Oh, wait, there's one. All right, well, we'll just keep waiting and hope that we can pick up 4. And then hope that the T3 miner can actually come out and mine this stuff. We've got enough water. I saw that piece fall, but where the heck did it fall? Yeah, it's like it's falling inside. Yep, there's a piece. Oh, wait, hold on. There it is. They're falling underneath this. Well, now I have... If I can move this. Yeah, there we go. I have 6. All right, let's head back to base. I'm going to need to disconnect the water, so this will stop operating. Right, off we go. Base is south. Right, we are back. We park. Let's hop out. We'll toss a few of these in. Okay, no action yet. 4 in, still no action. Yep, it needed 6. And there it is. It's starting to come out. Now, how many of those cores did I need for the T3 miner? T3 drone, that is. Just 1. And then 3 processing units. Okay, well, let me get to work on those. And we need chromium and silver. All right, well, little drone. Oh, little drone is still working. I'm pretty sure I stopped him, but maybe I didn't. All right, chromium first and activate. Let's go and see what he's been bringing in. Probably uranium. Yep, we got a whole bunch of uranium. Oh my gosh, too much uranium. We have no silver. Oh wait, there's silver. So processing unit. I need 6 chromium. All right, so he's collecting the chromium. That will become available shortly. In the meantime, we should have a core. Look at that. We have a platinum core. Let's see how we're doing on getting to our pressure goal. We're at 85, so 20,000 to go. And then we can get the rover T2. And I feel like I need to destroy that tank and rebuild it. It definitely looks like it's damaged. Nope, I didn't want to destroy the whole thing. Just the water tank. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, wait, no. I step away and it looks bad again. All right, we're going to destroy it. Grab the goods. And then hit our printer to rebuild it. Right. And there you go. Now, is it going to look good again? It is. There we go. All done. Surely our drone has come back with some chromium. So we can do 2 processing units until he returns again. No, we can't. Oh, they take 2 at a time. All right, well, it's going to take a little while to get to there. So I think, folks, that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts, and if I missed anything. Man, it was a bit of a head scratcher to get the platinum sorted out, and it turned out to be quite easy in the end. But I will have to automate the mining out in that area, because there's tungsten there as well. And we need tungsten, and there's cobalt sort of in that direction too. Yeah, we're going to have to mine those, and I don't know if the T3 mining platform automatically mines that stuff. It does say it extracts large resources and delivers them to a nearby auto storage, so maybe it does. And that's what I'm working towards. So in the next episode, we will deploy the T1 sprinkler, which needs some stuff. Yep, the bloom core, which needs cores of some kind. Oh no, it just needs tungsten ore and platinum. Oh, we'll sort that out easily. So we'll get that set up, and we'll start turning the sky blue. Should be fun. So thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!